Hell on Wheels is the epic story of post-Civil War America and the construction of the first transcontinental railroad. The main character is Cullen Bohannon, a former Confederate soldier whose quest for revenge has led him to Hell on Wheels. And joining us this morning is Anson Mount, who portrays Cullen Bohannon, and Common, who plays, is it Elam Ferguson?
Yes, Elam Ferguson.
Elam Ferguson. And Elam is actually a recently freed slave who is trying to find his place in the world. And I have to tell you guys, I'm so happy to have you with us here on New Mexico Style. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having us.
It's great to talk to you, Nikki.
Well, I'm a fan of both of your work. And for our viewers who may not have caught the first season, can you give us a quick recap of the show?
Yeah, the Hell on Wheels is, it centers around the construction of the Transcontinental Railroad in 1865, which was Abraham Lincoln's dream, actually, that after he died, Congress finally put the money through to try and make this, this project happen and give a lot of ex-soldiers a job and ex-slaves a job. And so what you ended up with was this pressure cooker of guys who'd been trying to kill each other just months before, or owning each other months before, who were suddenly told they have to work next to each other to lay these tracks across the entire country. And it's unbelievable that it actually happened, but that's our framework. It
really is. It's kind of a history lesson while you get entertained. And at the end of last season, the characters of Hell on Wheels really find themselves at that crossroads where decisions must be made. You have to reveal some values, and then the bonds are tested. And for example, Cullen and Elam are forming an unlikely bond. So how do we get to see that relationship grow?
Well, you get to see, I mean, first of all, just as our characters grow and evolve as individuals. And in this season, I mean, you still see the conflict between Elam and Cullen Bohannon, for sure. You see the differences in the walls that are up, but at the same token, you also see, you will see some progress in the relationship too. I think at this point, you know, what I'm noticing is that, like, Elam is really getting to examine and see how, like, you know, the favoritism and different things come into play, you know, and the bias that comes into play for a character like Cullen Bohannon, who is obviously a white man who may get more opportunities than a black man at that same time, you know, who feels he's qualified for certain things. But I mean, you feel these things going on, and you know, you notice why in today's society we have certain things that we don't talk about and that are and differences that we don't examine, but I think it's great that the show deals with those things because it puts it out in the open.
Yeah, it really,
you know, I play a former Confederate officer and a former slaveholder, and Common plays a former slave, and that's your immediate conflict. But there's only so far that you can go with that until you need to start asking questions about, okay, what do you have to offer as a man?
Right. You know, you really have to examine it on a deeper level.
That's been great for our relationship as well. You know? I grew up in White Bluff, Tennessee. He's from Chicago, and it's been great to learn about each other through those conversations.
I bet it is. And speaking of relationships, there is an attraction between Cullen and Mrs. Bell, which is Mrs. Bell, played by Dominique McElliott. So will they take it to the next level in season 2? We have to know.
My lips are sealed.
Oh, great. Are they or aren't they?
To be honest with you, we're in the middle of we're in the middle of oh, that's funny. We're in the middle of shooting second season right now. And so to be honest with you, the writers and we are still dealing with those questions ourselves.
Yeah.
So if you got an idea about that, let us know.
Nice. Well, before season 2 rolls into town this fall, I want to let the viewers know that they can actually catch up on all the Frontier drama, because the complete first season is now available on DVD and Blu-ray, which is really exciting. And season 2 of the epic Western Hell on Wheels actually is premiering Sunday, August 12th on AMC. You guys looking forward to it?
Oh man, we're really looking forward to it. We're gonna have a premiere in Los Angeles and try to steal away from Calgary for a couple of days.
Fantastic. Well, next time you're in New Mexico, come visit us. You have an open invitation. Thank you so much, and continued success to both of you.
Thanks, Nikki.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, guys, and we'll be right back. Okay.